Hey guys, my name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. I put these quick mortgage videos together for you to let you know what's coming up. Got a couple of interesting things here in the market for the mortgage industry. But first, go over to my rate sheet. It's right there at mikemunzing.com. Lots of other good items on the website there, stuff to help you out with. But the rate sheet this week, rates are kind of hanging in at last week's levels, so print that out. Take it to the open house with you so you look like you know what's going on. So, well, you do know what's going on, but you can help those buyers know what the rates are doing, which really helps them figure out what price home they can buy and where they need to be. Once again, I've got my online application on the site as well. If those buyers come to your open house and they don't know exactly what they can qualify for, either give me a call at 949-689-5626 or get them over to that online application, have them fill that out. I'll pull their credit, we'll get them going real quickly. Even over the weekend, we can get them pre-approved, get them ready to go, a nice LPDU approval, automated approval, gets them ready to go. Okay, now back over to the rate sheet. A new program that I'm hearing about, I've been called about by one of my investors. It is with Freddie Mac and that LP, loan prospector approval. It's kind of wonky lender stuff. But if we can get an LP approval on your borrower, that will mean that they no longer care about the timing for, let's see, late mortgage payments, bankruptcies, foreclosures, and deed in lieu of foreclosures. Those important items that have been killing us and forcing us to wait 4 years or 7 years, whatever the timetable is. If we can get that loan prospector and from that online approval that we talked about, we can get them going much, much quicker. But I'm looking at getting that information. I only got a call yesterday about it, so I'm digging hard on that. Could be very, very interesting. It's brand new, so once I get more information, I will be sure to let you know on that. Okay, it's time again for the PropertyRadar.com report. Used to be Foreclosure Radar, now it's Property Radar. And let's see what the report says. Let me read here, they got a couple of lines. Well, the biggest thing is that from January to February, the sales volume for California, this is California specific, dropped just a bit. It dropped, I believe, 1.4% from January to February, but let's see what they have to say here. They said the rapid price increases, rising interest rates, in concert with sluggish income and employment growth, have slowed the market. This is what the gal, what's her name here? Madeline Schnapp. So Madeline, you can find her once again at the website there, but it also goes on to say the tougher borrowing standards, elevated prices, increasing borrower costs, and historically low inventory are continuing to exert a drag on the market. We're seeing that, except the inventory here in Orange County is increasing a bit, but we're seeing that bit of a drag over the last month or two. It's been noticeable to be sure. They go on to say something to keep in mind that 1.2 million California homeowners, or 13.9% of all the homeowners in California, are remaining underwater and will continue to significantly lead to headwinds for the California housing market. Just an overview. Once again, this is more of a broad California view, not as much here in Orange County, but it's good to know what the overall product is doing. Let's look at some of the charts here. Let's shrink me down and look at some of these charts. First, once again, as I mentioned, from month over month, you see the little dip here way over by me. It's down 1.4% in overall total sales. That's California condos and single family homes combined, and that is a slight dip. Now the next chart is for year over year, and year over year, this year, this would be February, but February of 2014 is down 16.1% from 2013. Very interesting numbers there. The next chart, as I mentioned a moment ago, is that 13.9% on this side over here, the underwater properties on this chart. It breaks them down into how much underwater they are, but a total of 13.9%, or 1.2 million homeowners are continuing to be underwater. Next, let's take a quick look at the cash sales. Now that works out great for you, the realtors, not as much for the lender, but for you, the realtors, that is up just slightly. But as you can see the trend, it has been dropping since the highs over in 2012. And next we have properties, the investors that are out there buying the flipping properties. They're out there, you can see it spiked about 6 months to a year ago, and now that has been trending downward as well. Now let's look at the overall foreclosure numbers. This is what the original foreclosure radar was for. I used to do whole videos all on foreclosures, but now that they've tapered off so much, let's just look at a snapshot of what it looks like for February 2014. You can see on this side, all the numbers are trending down. We've got the notice of defaults are trending down a bit, as well as the notice of trustee sales, as well as the overall total sales of foreclosures are trending down somewhat, as you can see right there. Well, hopefully those are just some of the broader numbers here to be aware of. It's an interesting report. You can pull it up off of my email that I send you over the weekend. I'll have a link to that. So you can pull that up. Good reading, good interesting information. That is a great subscription site as well if you are still looking for those types of properties. They've got some really deep, nuanced information on that site. It's probably well worth your expense on that to make sure you have the latest for your buyers and your sellers. We're heading into an interesting weekend. I think it should be very nice, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. If you're holding open houses, once again, I will be working. Please call me anytime, 949-689-5626. I've been out here 25 years. I'm one of the most seasoned veterans out in the market. I've been all aspects of the business, do processing, lending, loan officer, everything. So I know all aspects, and I know how to get your buyers approved, get them ready to go, and make those transactions happen quickly, simply, and efficiently. So give me a call. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to working with your buyers. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this beautiful country. And I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Bye-bye.